As I told you, there are different types of protocols that we have set for different purpose, for different activities that we follow, that we perform on the network. Let us see one by one. The first protocol is HTTP. HTTP stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. You might have seen this when you browse the internet on top of the browser. Let me show you a browser. See, on top of the browser, you can see here it's not there. One second. Okay, usually here in this place near the web address, there it will be written www dot before www dot there will be some http. Okay, see, as for locking the site, here before this you usually will be having HTTP. Okay, now for the security purpose there is a lock symbol which locks our uh, uh, sorry, protocols. Okay, so usually in this place you can see the HTTP written, right, like this. So HTTP colon two forward slashes and www dot some www dot yeah, youtube.com, www dot google.com, all these things comes after HTTP. What it does, what is the use of, what are the rules set by HTTP, what it does actually. So HTTP protocol, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, as its name itself suggests you, it's hypertext transfer. This hypertext you might have heard in the last year, right? When we were learning HTML. What is the expansion of HTML? HTML is hypertext markup language. That was a language which we used to create hypertext. Hypertext is nothing but normal text is converted to hypertext. That means it becomes a web page, right? So hypertext means a web page. A web page, when a web page is able to transfer from when we are able to shift from one web page to another web page on the network, or when we are using internet, that is only because of HTTP protocol. Hypertext Transfer Protocol. This is a set of rules that defines how pages transfer on internet. You will shift now one web page to another web page as I showed you now. Now I was here, now I'm in this page. If I want to shift to some other page, if I click on the link, it will take me to some, this is new web page. This is also a web page, right? So these things is able to do. I am able to shift from one web page to another web page. See, this is another web page. So I am able to shift from one web page to another web page only because there are some rules called HTTP that is followed by all the web pages. Web pages will be transferred with the help of this protocol. Okay, so what actions web servers and browsers should take in response to various commands? That's what. When you give commands, when you click on some link, or when you want some responses, when you ask something, all these are understood by HTTP protocol and takes you. HTTP is the one which is taking you to required web page wherever you want to see your asked information. Okay, so this protocol helps you to transfer from one web page to move from one web page to another web page on the network. Okay, so many web addressing begin with HTTP colon double forward slash as a protocol. Okay, every website address will be having this internally. Got it? So this is what HTTP, HTTP hypertext one web page to another web page. Next, next protocol is FTP. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. What is the use of it? This is a set of rules that allows file uploading to and downloading from other computers on the internet. You will upload your own video, right? You will upload your own video to the internet and you will download something from the internet. So this is what happening is you are sending something to some other computer and getting something from other computer. As I told you, internet is a big network of computers. You will be able to share the things each other. That is what happens on the internet. So here these two processes uh, keeps on going on continuously. Many uploadings will be doing at a time, many downloadings will be going on at a time in different places, right? This is a continuous process that happens on internet. So what FTP does is web page developers often use FTP to upload their web pages to a web server. All the web pages are able to upload it, and if even if you upload your own video to YouTube, that is only because of FTP, file transfer protocol, that helps you to upload something, or that is the same thing helping you to download something. The rules between uploading and downloading, what type of file it should take, in what size it should take, in what speed it should be uploaded, all these things are decided by FTP, file transfer protocol. You are able to shift from one web page to another web page. That is because with the help of HTTP. You are able to upload or download something from the internet. That is because of FTP, file transfer protocol. Next protocol is TCP/IP. TCP stands for Transmission Control Protocol. IP stands for Internet Protocol. There are two protocols in this. This is a network protocol that defines how the information or messages are routed from one end of the network to other. See, the same thing where the information is getting passed, right? As in the network, the main thing is things. When there is a big network, many devices or many servers are will be there, many mobile phones, many computers, many devices will be there. So in between these devices, when they are on the network, many data sharings, many communications will be going on. So these data transfer is happening because of TCP/IP. Transmission control, the data transmission is handled by TCP/IP. These both are working together. These both protocols works together with internally. If we go, there are different functions to these two, but that is not required now. Just to understand that TCP and IP are the protocols which helps us to communicate to each other, which is helping us to communicate through internet. Okay, what all things it does, it ensures the data arrives correctly. If you send some mail or if you transfer something, this data is being transferred properly or not, whether it is passing on a proper channel, whether the communication media is taking the data properly, or the data got destroyed at the center itself. These things will be checked by TCP/IP. It has been used as network standard for internet communication. Mainly in the internet, our whole internet is working on the basis of this. The entire internet is handled by TCP/IP. Okay, so that is what TCP/IP. Next is POP3. POP3. POP stands for Post Office Protocol, and 3 is nothing but its version number. There will be different versions, like updated version, starting from 1. In case of softwares also we have different versions. In the same way, in this protocol, it is third version we are learning now. So what is this? POP3, this is the email protocol. TCP/IP was a network protocol. This is file transfer, and this is hypertext. This is network protocol. POP3 is a email protocol. So a separate protocol